Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with. On a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Please keep in mind that in this reading, I'm only channeling my higher self, my higher intuitive self. I'm not asking for help or receiving any help from any spirit guides. Only in the end of this reading, I do call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So some of you might have been in a relationship with this person, maybe in the past. This could be something currently as well. Some of you may just be in a situationship that was very strong. I'm seeing that here because of the grief card. Somebody's very sad. Something has happened and there is separation. Even a misunderstanding I'm getting here. Somebody didn't really know the other person. It's almost as if somebody was wearing a false mask. Okay. Oh, wow. Last but not least, love. Look at that. Why? Because you are utterly beautiful or handsome. Okay. We have quite an array of cards here, and they all have a very different meaning. This is a very different kind of spread. I haven't seen these cards in this combination before. All right, so we have here illusion followed by abundance. Then we have selfhood, grief, power, surrender, embracing the shadow, love. Then we have beauty under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. Some of you might also be going through these feelings simply because of the type of cards I see here. You could be mirroring this person actually. My dear Cancer, I'm not really able to open up to you. When things get tough, I hide. And for me, that is a normal reaction. That is the way I do things. To you, it may appear as if I wear a false mask. I don't tell the truth. I don't show the truth of who I really am. But the truth is I do want to open up to you. As of yet, I just haven't, and I don't want to. Because I can't. In my heart, I want to. But physically, opening up to you, talking to you, it's not easy. And that's why I hide behind this veil, behind a false mask. To you, I don't show you the true side of me. I pretend as if everything's okay. But the truth is, things are not okay. With you, I have felt that in this connection, I have a lot of benefits. Spiritual, physical, a lot of abundance. The abundance that I feel is not just materialistic. There's a lot of things that I can learn from you. And I feel that there are many things that you could have learned from me as well. I do feel that in this connection, you and I make a great power couple. I feel we could be and make a great power couple. I do feel that things have changed between us because I see now you have changed. Once upon a time, you used to be somebody who was very much emotionally dependent on me. You used to wait on me to see where am I headed, and then you would follow. I kept the dynamic of this connection like that. The problem for me now is that I see you have changed. You have changed so much. You are no longer that naive person that you used to be. Who has changed you? I have changed you. Not deliberately, but because of what I did, you decided to change. Because of what I did to you. And I see that now. And my problem is that I can't approach you because now I feel intimidated. Now I see you as somebody who's thriving, somebody who is very independent, self-sufficient, self-reliant. There are certain things that I've seen, I've experienced, I've gone through. And I do feel that it's important that I express that to you. With you, I have this feeling now that you are single and ready to mingle. You have this aura. That's the type of aura you have. And that scares me. It scares me because I feel like I have lost you. Like I've lost you forever. And now I see you as somebody who is defensive. Being with you again would be a challenge because you are no longer the same person. I don't know how to speak to you, to deal with you. I just don't know how. And that is a problem. What I feel inside is doubt. Once upon a time, I was able to approach you. I was very confident. And I knew what to say. I knew what to do. I knew how to touch you. The problem I feel now is that everything that I knew back then is out of date. Because clearly, you have changed. Being with you, trying to be with you, accommodating you, winning your heart back is not easy. Because now to me, you are like a stranger. And I feel grief for what I've done to you. There is sadness, melancholy. There is guilt. I feel guilty for what I did, for what I said. I feel remorse and regret. I wish I could take it all back. Even for the things that I didn't do that I should have. The things that I should have said and I just never did. I feel like I have lost you. In the darkness, you were that one shining star. And now I feel that you are the last hope. And that you're fading. This is why I grieve. You have no idea how much power you have over me. You make me weak in the knees and emotionally vulnerable. You don't even have to seduce me, and yet you are so tempting. You make me feel powerless. And it is a feeling that I kind of like. You also don't know that I have surrendered myself to you. Things may look different, they may sound different. But I do feel that in this connection, there is this feeling, this connection that you and I have, where I belong to you and you belong to me. I have surrendered myself to you. And I want you to know that. Right now, the things that have happened between us, the words that were spoken, even the silence that's killing us, there's a dark side to me and to this situation. I would like you to embrace that shadow side, because that's a part of who I am and that's a part of this situation. I understand right now that things are very awkward. The environment is very uncomfortable now. And for this, it's hard to kind of move on and focus. But I do feel that you and I could change things, even if we do it in our own strange, twisted way. I have been more impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. And the awkwardness now is because we know that we love each other. I do have love for you. This love is true, it's pure, it's unconditional. And I sense that you love me equally. And I understand that this is why it's so awkward. It burns inside, and yet I stay quiet. I pretend like it doesn't exist. But I know you, and I know how you feel. Overall, being in your presence, thinking about you, I have grown to appreciate you and yourself on a grand level. There is beauty, so much beauty. Everything about you I find to be unique and beautiful. I see now the beauty in you not only from the outside, but from the inside as well. There is this personality that you have, this charm, charisma, these talents, your character. The real you is something that I appreciate now. Before I really didn't, but you have this way of showing me who I really am. That never happened before. This is all new. And even though I have love for you, and I have surrendered, and I want to work as a team, and I find you absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, I hide all of these feelings behind a veil, behind a false mask. All right, Cancer. This was very intense. I could feel the emotions, the words. There's a lot that this person actually wants to get off their chest. They want to talk. However, I feel that the majority of you, and remember this is a general love reading, of course this is not a private one, There's thousands of you, millions of you out there. Now, we have two cards here, illusion as well as embracing the shadow. That's illusion, embracing the shadow. For me, it does appear that there is distance. Either this is physical distance or emotional distance, but there's distance. And you might think that this person actually doesn't care about you. You might think that, but the truth is they do. And that's truly when things become conflicting, because I do read the comments, and many of my viewers and sometimes my subscribers, you know, the question is, well, if they love me, if they really loved me, then they'd reach out, right? I have done too many readings at this point, and with the grace of God, I'll do more. But I have seen it does not matter if a person loves you or not. If they cannot be with you, they just cannot be with you. Life is shitty sometimes. You have circumstances that prevent you from doing so. Because everything you've ever worked towards can crumble down and turn into ashes. Is that what people want? Is that what people really want? No. Remember, people have to think about themselves before you. Just like I would tell you, love yourself, focus on yourself. We have to remember the other person has to focus on themselves too. Sometimes some people, yourself or them, you might not be able to leave everything in your life and just be with them because you love them. There's trauma. There are issues with, for example, custody battles, assets, all those kind of things when you are with a partner. You have to be thinking about the future for yourself. But it doesn't mean the person doesn't love you. I've seen many people who are married to other people and they're with them for financial reasons, but they actually love the other person. I've seen that so many times in my readings. That's very common. Doesn't mean the person doesn't love you. No, they do love you. They do love you, but they just don't want to change their lifestyle. Does that make them selfish? To some degree, yes, only if they use you and they're not really committing and they keep leading you on. That is a bad person. But if you know that this person's telling you, I can never leave my spouse, you need to be careful. Then they are not being selfish. They are telling you the truth. So listen to when people tell you something, especially the masculine energy, because the masculine energy often, when they express themselves, they often tell the truth very bluntly, very frankly. On a rare occasion, they will lie. But when they do care about you, and if they're in a situation, if they say, I can't be with you for such and such reason, I'm not feeling it right now, I need more time, they're actually telling you the truth. I've had a lot of clients tell me that, you know, can you clarify that? Well, when I clarify it, it's literally the same words that the person was saying. They need more time, or they don't feel comfortable, or I can't commit. When they say that, it's actually the truth. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes we might expect something, but we do get something completely different. And just as you want to live your life, unfortunately, this person wants to live their life too. Which is not unfortunate. That's just another human being. Everybody needs to be fair. Now, there is the rare occasion when somebody's a complete a-hole, right? Terrible people out there. Absolutely evil. They don't deserve to be in any type of relationship at all. Those people will get their karma. Don't worry about them. You just focus on yourself. Sometimes you want closure, and some people leave the closure open. They leave the door open. Why? They didn't close the door. Because they think one day they'll walk back into your life. You can shut the door. You don't have to wait for them to do closure. But that takes a while. Your heart has to heal first. You can't just jump. Because if you do, you've never been healed. You'll have a problem with the next person. That's your emotional trauma coming through. So take some time. Think about your own life. Think about what is your intuition telling you. Because even if some of you realize that, okay, this person does love me, but they're not showing me. it doesn't mean the person doesn't love you. They do. There's just so many strange things going on in their life right now. They just cannot be with you and commit to you because of whatever the reasons are between the both of you and between them and their society, them and their family, them and maybe their spouse. Common law if it's a third party connection. All right. I have here 2 cards in the spread. This is a reverse I'm going to read. And this is the information that's going to be given to you, 1 or 2 things that may have caused a problem in the first place in this connection. Why did things start to go downhill? The deck is called the Lover's Path Tarot. All right, Triumph and the Ace of Cups. Let's have a look at Triumph first. All right. Here we have back in the beginning of this relationship when things were okay. In this connection, there was a sense of expansion, a sense of success. Even wanting to perhaps travel the world and explore certain things, explore yourself, explore the other person, explore the planet, literally. Explore other avenues. And at the time in your life when things may have been really bad, there came a point where you actually felt a sense of closure. Not from this person, but from the person before, or from the heartache that you had before, whether that is with a lover or even a family member. There was pain before, then things became a little better. But what happened? Here we have a situation that there was this desire to have triumph over difficulties, but that didn't seem to work. What happened was this person started to feel fear of expansion. Fear of expansion here talks about being afraid of turning this relationship into something more. They were feeling pessimistic. Nah, this is not going to work out. Even if they were knowledgeable about what kind of future they would have had, they still were feeling a lack of hope. They were hoping that things would get better, but they were just feeling a lack of hope. They were very negative. Now, why does this happen, Cancer? This person has been hurt before. That is why this person is behaving like this. Fear of expansion usually is because they were afraid of expanding because something might happen. Why are they doing that? Because obviously they've experienced it before. If they haven't experienced it, they have been with somebody who's experienced it. And so they are afraid that whatever happened to them or the other person might happen to yourself and them. So they just never went ahead with it. They need to think for themselves and not worry about the rest of the world. Here we have Ace of Cups. In the beginning, you might have felt that this was the beginning of a new cycle, ripe with potential and love for happiness, satisfaction, joy. It was the start of an important love relationship or even a nurturing friendship. There was also a sense of creative inspiration. However, what started happening? Because of this person, they started to behave in this manner, right? Now, the other thing that they started to do, they were a rejection. Here it says rejection of another's affection. So they were rejecting your affections. They were creatively blocking any type of gesture or action that you were taking. You might have wanted to go to a fair one day. They may have just said no. Simply like that. Because they were trying to block you. It's just, I literally saw a fair. I saw a carnival. Okay, some of you might have gone to a carnival. I don't know. But I'm seeing a carnival and somebody wanted to go and somebody said no. And it just really hurt their feelings because they really wanted to go to a carnival. It's always cute going to a carnival on a date. It's like the best thing in the world, isn't it? Like when you're happy, you're happy. And when you're happy, guys, enjoy the moment. Savor it. Don't worry about anything else. Because when that stops, you're going to be able to worry about everything again. That's one thing about mindfulness. Enjoy the moment. Savor it while it lasts. Here we also have a situation where this person was having a disillusionment with love. They didn't know if this was true love or not. Now, this person, Cancer, the cards that you had earlier, it seems to me as if they did have more of a realization that they love you, but are they in love with you? I'm seeing the number 90. So 90%, they're just loving you right now. Once you get that extra 10%, they will be in love with you. So this is where they stand. The majority of you, this is what I'm seeing here. There's also a sense of sadness and melancholy. So yeah, this person was overall there was rejection of the affection, there was sadness and melancholy, there was creative blockages, there was a disillusionment with love. Oh my goodness, very, very negative this person was. Sometimes, people don't want to be negative. I'm sorry, some people might think that. They always want to be negative. They don't actually want to be negative. It's the situation and the experiences in their life that make them negative. Some people might say that make them a shitty person. Somebody's gone through something. Everybody has a story, right? That's why this person's behaving that way. There's something big, big. Either you know this or you don't. But these cards are huge. I mean, the fact that you're loving them and they're trying to reject it because they're afraid of expanding this, like, what the hell? Sorry, but just, oh my God, like, love is staring you right in the face and you're not taking it. Oh, all right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. So let's have a look at any type of actions, plans, or intentions that this person might have towards you. Three of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, then we have the Three of Pentacles. Followed by the King of Pentacles. Interesting. A lot of Pentacles. You remember earlier you had the Abundance card, right? See, the Abundance card talks about, that's the goddess Lakshmi, the Hindu goddess Lakshmi. That is of abundance, prosperity. Usually associated to wealth, but the way I interpret that particular card, it doesn't have to be money only. Abundance can be abundance of babies, abundance of cars, right? Abundance could be anything. You have a beautiful card here. Nine of Cups. Under the bottom of the deck. Okay, very nice. Give me 1 second. Let me just fix that deck. You have here Justice. Very nice. So I do see that this person has made up their mind. Hallelujah. Thank God. Thank God. And I'm not joking when I say that, by the way. Oh, okay, so you've taught this person how to love. Amazing. Good for you. In your life, this is probably one of your life's missions. We have a lot of life purposes, a lot of purposes in life that we're here for. One of them was for you to teach this person about love because they were very closed off. That was one of your life's missions. Very good. You've achieved it. Here we have Ace of Pentacles. This person is going to reach out to you and give you an offer of love. It's going to be solid. And they are coming into your life with the hope and the feeling that you both can be literally like partners, like maybe even start a business together, for example, or start something where you both can build something, even building a home or something like that. I'm hearing the word condo, maybe investing in a condo together or something like that. Okay. So we have here, with the Ace of Pentacles, there's going to be some type of an offer, and this is the first card. First card's the strongest, really good. Then we have here the Three of Pentacles. If this could be a third-party situation. And also, this could be somebody perhaps that you have worked with in the past, or maybe you work with them now. This individual's falling in love with you, but we already know that, don't we? Right? That this person still, and they are having these feelings towards you. If you are not working with this person, or if you don't have that type of history with this person, they might literally be asking people about you, just to get to want to know what it is that you're up to. But you might somehow indirectly know this person. What their intention is to manifest something with you, is to create something with you. Typically, it's a relationship. But this person might literally find an excuse to work with you. I've done readings where some people might actually literally start a business and have someone as a consultant, and that consultant will be their crush. I know it sounds crazy. What we won't do for love. But unfortunately, it hasn't worked for a few people, because that's you like forcing the situation, right? Even though you're giving it that opportunity. But yeah, people do that too. So a few people that I've read for have done that. And I cannot imagine that the rest of the world doesn't do it. Probably in every country somebody does that. We also have here King of Pentacles. This person has realized that you are there. You are what they want. They really want you. They feel with you materialistic stability, as well as just a stability in love. And they really do like that. They realize with the Nine of Cups that, you know what, at the end of the day, I want my Cancer. This is my person. They do want you. They desire you. They wish for you. And they're going to try to make things right. Justice. Yeah. They feel that before, and I saw that earlier, right? That you just kept giving and giving, and this person may have just been taking. But now they want to do something where there's an equal give and take relationship, a proper relationship. This is the card that talks about, sometimes justice talks about marriage, or talks about commitment, something that's a legal binding contract, something that's going to be solid. Whatever it is, it's a good card. So, very happy to see all that. This is a good reading. There was a little bit of an issue how this person was thinking and feeling earlier, but you have pulled them. I'm seeing quicksand. I'm seeing quicksand. They were in the quicksand, and you literally took them by two hands and you pulled them out. That's what I'm seeing right now. They were drowning. They were drowning in what was anything but love. It was anything but love. Now they have experienced what it was like. And when there's nothing in their life, they miss it. And now they know the value of that type of feeling that you used to come with. You used to bring this to them. You used to give this to them. But then there was the silence. And because they don't get that anymore, that's a trigger. So you've actually triggered them. Good. We need triggers sometimes, some good triggers out there. This person now has realized that they want you. That's really good. Wish card. So I do see something solid. This person is going to reach out to you at some point. And whatever it is, they want something solid. I mean, you have the King of Pentacles, plus you also have here the Justice card. All right. This reading has gone on much longer than the other ones. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. Unlikely. Interesting. There's something better. Okay. Okay, I am getting intuitive messages right now from the angels. One of them at least. I'm getting the name Gabriel. They're saying that, they're saying the words too sudden, too fast. So something might have happened too suddenly and too fast. I'm also getting the message, take things slow. All right, we have two cards here. This one. Oh my heavens. You guys. This is not many of you are going to want to hear this. So you remember how I told you that you're here on planet Earth to teach this person a lesson? Well, that's your soul coming into your body before you even reach planet Earth. You already knew. Oh my God. We have no, and then we have no, 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 with an exclamation mark. Okay. Clearly the angels don't want you to be with this person. I'm frankly telling you, I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of people yelling at me. Don't shoot the messenger. These are the angels. They're telling me to tell you this. This is not a personal reading. Please remember that. You guys know that. This is a general reading. You have some cards here that are telling me a story. And some of you might end up with this person. And that's okay. That's good. There is a possibility here that you might end up with this person. But the situation is going to be unlike something that you had thought. You had certain plans, but they turn out to be slightly different. Okay, that's one scenario. The other scenario here is literally that the angels are saying, this is not your person. Because they're so closed off, because they have a lot of trauma, and it would take too long for them to heal in order for the both of you to come together. Even if they're with you, they might just string you along. Maybe they're doing that already. And if you become close to them in their life again, they might extend the same behavior. They might not change. This is a might. We have here, the angels are saying, it's unlikely going to work out the way that you had thought. There is something better than this person. There is something better than this connection. Meditation and prayer would help you. Meditation literally can be a short period of time, doesn't have to be a lot. 21. I have that on my other package. 21, my angel guide told me 21 minutes is actually good enough. You don't have to do it more than that. 21 minutes is good enough. Yes, 21. Don't forget the 1. My angel guide Fakil told me that a long time ago. Now, we have here also meditate on the Christ consciousness. This could also be his father, Jehovah. He has other names. This could just be the pure white light, positive energy. Remember that it has to be positive. So just focus on that positivity, and intuitively you'll receive messages. Sometimes in your mind you'll hear a voice. You will recognize if it's hopefully a good voice. You will hear that. I mean, if you pray to the Christ consciousness or to the Almighty, the messages that will be coming to you will be good messages from the divine. They won't be from negative energy, because then they don't like being in the same kind of room with each other. You will receive an opportunity, so there is hope. That's not a problem. Now they are saying no romance, reconsider. No romance, reconsider. So they are saying no. The romance that you have, you're going to have to reconsider it. And hopefully one day soon I will make a video on Asnointia audio about this type of situation. Because this is such an intense reading, I'm going to have to talk to you about it right now. When we are born, we come to planet Earth. We do have a spirit that is part of our body. Okay, the body has a spirit. That's different. Our mind, in the center of our mind, just below our crown chakra, that is where our soul is. Okay, in our head. That soul already has a personality. It already has its own lifetimes. It has a memory. The soul has a goal, the soul's goal. To be bigger and better in every lifetime as it goes. So in one lifetime it might be somebody really poor, underprivileged, and in another lifetime it might be super duper rich. This is the way I've seen past life readings, because I do past life readings, and I do have them open now if anybody wants them. When we come to planet Earth, sometimes, as I mentioned before, we need and we want to help another individual. That is our life mission, one of the many life missions. In your life, you were supposed to meet somebody, and it's very difficult for you, Cancer, because this is a spiritual connection. You were supposed to meet somebody, either your twin flame, your soulmate, or your karmic partner. A very, very strong connection you have with this individual. It might be even more. There's some other types of connections out there, but the most intense I've seen are these 3. Even though you might feel that you're supposed to be together because it's a spiritual connection, it doesn't always happen. You only came to this life to meet this person at this particular time, to teach them how to love, and then move on. That's what this is talking about. So I want you guys to know that some of you might be wondering, well, why did this person come into my life if God's going to take him away or God's going to take her away, right? It's not always about what your spirit and what your body know right now. It's about what your soul knows. Your soul has a filtration system, and it only remembers everything from right now, from this lifetime. It doesn't know anything before that. It's very rare for somebody to know before that. Somehow, God's given me the ability to do those type of readings, and I can see inside of a soul's memory. Strangest thing. I don't question it. It just happens. But because the soul only remembers everything from this lifetime right now, this is why it hurts us so much. Just imagine, if we knew what our soul knew, nothing would hurt. We would have all the knowledge of all the lifetimes that we've ever had. Knowledge of the universe, of God, of celestial beings. We would know all of that. When we die, at that moment in time, afterwards, that's when we see all of that, and it all connects. It all makes sense. But only after we die. Only after the spirit has gone. And the spirit has its own area where it lives, but the soul moves on. Now, I'm telling you this because this is a very strong reading, and it's a very hurtful kind of reading, because I personally don't even like the message in the end, but this is what the angels are telling us, and we have to respect that. They're giving you this information that it's unlikely, going to work out. There's something better. That's hope right there. There's something better, okay? There's something better than this person, better than this connection. And I've experienced a lot of things with that card. Good things. Opportunities will be given to you. Yes, they will be. No, even though this connection is a romantic connection, spiritually, you are here to teach this person a lesson on a soul level, okay? Reconsider what it is that you were going to say or do. No, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. No, with an exclamation mark. They even left that one for an exclamation mark. The no is here without one. Over there it's with an exclamation mark. And this is umbrella. It's not umbrellaing. There's no such word. But this card umbrellas all of these cards. So this is the overall arching theme. No, with an exclamation mark. Can't make it more clear than that, guys. There you have it. The positive thing about this card, this one and this one, something's better and there will be an opportunity. There's no doubt about that. There is going to be an opportunity. But will it be with this person? 23. I'm seeing the number 23. 23% of you will be with this person. The rest of you will not. It's just not the type of person that can really resonate with you. And I was getting intuitively a vision. I was seeing that the angels want you to see things from a bird's eye point of view, not from here, but from here. They want you to see the whole picture of what has happened in your past and what they're preparing you for the future, how they're preparing you for the future. Your future, Cancer, I know with these cards, is guaranteed to be better and is guaranteed to have a better opportunity because, yes, the cards showed up. But also because going forward, you have been there, done that, right? You are stronger now. You are stronger than what you were and how you were before because of the things you have experienced. This was a very long reading, guys. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Do let me know what you thought in the comments below. In any case, I do want to just announce also, in addition to past life readings that I have open right now, I do also have my love readings open, and that is a written report that I give to you. So do visit my website and have a look at that. If that's something that you want, I will be able to complete readings for you like that as well. All right then. You all take care, stay safe, and I will see you all again. Bye now.